Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, Guardians of the Galaxy, issue number 3. It's Donny Cates week, just letting y'all know that, putting everybody on notice. It's technically also Kelly Thompson week, but we got to keep them separated. Just under 18, you'll be doing in time. Anyway, some of us know that song. Some of us are just old. And all right, so this issue is called The Final Gauntlet, Part 3 of 6. Donny Cates is indeed the writer. Jeff Shaw on art. Marte Gracia. Sorry, your colors are beautiful, man. They're expert level. Just, I have a hard time seeing your name here. VC's Corey Petit on letters. David Marquez. I'm butchering names. And Dean White did the cover art. And now Fuji, welcome. I don't think I've ever seen your art before, but here we go. A beautiful cat variant cover. So, what do we got here? We got Arrow, Star Fox, talking to himself because Thanos' image is in the room, and he's an idolater, apparently. So he's jacked up anyway. Star Fox is he got ganked hard. And now he's talking to himself, to images of his big brother. He talks about how he looked up to his big brother, which is funny, because it shows how messed up Eros actually is in his brain. Like, this is a dude who his big brother, the first murder he ever did was his mom. I mean, wow, So, what do you call it? Was that, or was it that little girl? Either way, it was his first or his second murder. I don't particularly remember. Go check out Thanos Explained in a Minute on Comic Book University and remind me what I said. So, I love that Gladiator calls him up. He's like, hey, just letting you know such and such. He's like, good work. Let me know when such and such happens. He's acting like he's Captain Picard. And Gladiator's like, it is my ship. It is my crew. Mother fathead, I don't respond to you. I don't freaking answer to you. All right? So you can just shove it. And, I mean, under his breath, he's like, yeah, I'm going to report to you. But, just keep it in mind. All right? Keep it in mind. Know your place, man. That was funny. It was so simple. I loved that. That was great. Nihilus is in here, and he's using Thanos' head as a football playing with the kids. Because you got to spend some spare time with the kids. You know what I'm saying? You got to toss the old pig skin around or the Titan skin, whatever. And, yeah, he he winds up getting humiliated. Now, I'm not a huge fan of that because, in my opinion, Nihilus is one of the most dangerous mother effers ever. And in my headcanon, personally, I don't think that Hela should have power like this in the negative realms. You know what I'm saying? In the negative zone. I just don't know that she should, but in some regards, maybe she'd be even more powerful than, I don't know. But hopefully at some point Donny Cates goes and explains that. His headcanon is obviously different, and since not only is he the person writing the book, but he's also kind of responsible for everything in the cosmos right now, I guess we're just going to have to relent. There's sometimes you need to lay down your arms and just accept that, it's not a retreat. It's not a surrender. It's an armistice. All right. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lay down my arms and we good. Still, I don't think she should have been able to jack him up that way. What I did love, though, is seeing Richie Rider in this. He got jacked up good and hard. All right. Look. Does he still have his Nova Prime powers in that regard? Maybe. I think that he should, because his helmet did look like it was FUBAR'd. All right, fully FUBAR'd. In case you guys don't know what that is, you aren't in the military, then at the very least, go and check out Tango and Cash. Really good movie, especially for that scene. Freaking, his helmet is jacked up, and it technically shouldn't work, right? That being the case, he still has some serious wicked power. Like, he's able to jack some fools up. The problem is that the Dark Guardians are there, and they are just, all of them are practically Nova leveled. Some of them more, because Gladiator's there. I mean, it's bad enough he's relenting to orders to Eros. So now he's really pissed off. So he's got some pent up sexual frustrations, and he's just mad. He's going to take it on to Nova. So Wraith is in this, and it's funny because I didn't recognize Wraith immediately, and then all of a sudden he starts talking. I was like, holy crap, that's Wraith from back in the Annihilation Conquest, which I still haven't done an Ultimate Spotlight on story for yet, and I'm going to have to rectify that situation one of these days, right? Am I right? But yeah, this is Wraith. He actually had his own comic book. He didn't debut in his own comic book, but he might as well have. So yeah, go and like, it's freaking Wraith. He's back. So that made me happy. I now understand why Cosmic Ghost Rider is on this Dark Guardians team. It's because he's the conscience of the team, and that's freaking scary as hell, man. Like, this dude's a psychopath, and he's supposed to be the counselor. He's supposed to be the one who's sitting there giving advice. He's the one who's supposed to be sitting there talking about, listen, we don't actually want to hurt anybody, but and stabbing people and stuff like that. I'm just saying. Like, wow, this team is effed. Like, if your moral compass is the Cosmic Ghost Rider, wow. just my heart goes out to y'all. Anyway, he still pulls it off really well. I love this. This was a great moment. The rest of this is devoted to what's going on the Rider. No, not Richie Rider. They're not riding Rider, because ew, hello. Besides, there are fan sites for that. No, the Winona Rider. All right, that's Star-Lord ship. Actually, he's there's been a mutiny. And Groot is now in charge. You're going to love who the first officer is. I was just like, woo, fanboy. And when you realize who it is, because of course you're going to buy this comic book, duh, make sure you go and check out him. 10 Things About Him in... no, not him, Adam Warlock. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, on Comic Book University. I explain all of Donny Cates' Guardians on this. I should probably consider doing some of the Dark Guardians too, but I got a couple of them. I might do Wraith one of these days. I should do Wraith. I should definitely do Wraith. Anyway, this was a great scene. All of this. And this was half of the book, this scene. So they really went into it. Also, we don't know the finite details of where Rocket is, but by the time you get to the end of this book, if you're a Rocket Raccoon fan, and why the hell wouldn't you be, I think that the giddiness is going to just boil to the surface, because, oh, hell yeah. Oh, crap, talking about boiling to the surface, I got some hot chocolate. I think it's boiling. I think it's boiling. So I'm going to jet. I'm going to go get some hot chocolate, and y'all just enjoy. Because, yeah, this is a badass book. That's real talk, man. Go out and grab this thing. Don't wait for the trade. Don't wait for the trade. But get the trade also. This is a fantastic book, and I cannot wait to see the search for Rocket Raccoon, because it's funny. Gamora's searching for Rocket, the Dark Guardians are searching for Gamora, and there's apparently another team that's going to be joining up to try and do something. I could be reading it wrong, but apparently the heroic team here is not actually going to be the Guardians. Anyway, guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, class dismissed.